Hello and welcome back to Zielonka. Right, we are just on our way to feed the hungry hens. We'll get them all sorted with the grain that they require, which is not very much as it is, but they still do require it. And I think it's over here actually somewhere. Yes, there we go. Oh, nope. Oh, it's in the wrong place. Is it about here then? There we go. Oh, too much again. Get that scooped up. Beautiful. So they are about as set up as they can be. So I'll just leave this here for now, actually. As long as they're not cheeky and go digging in there. Right, so as we are still in March, the reason being is I wanted to give something a try to see just how it works. Because I know April will be fairly busy with putting in the new crops and that. But this field and the other potato field, which I have extended a fair amount, but we'll save that for a moment. I just want to look here. Right, weed growing, it says the hoe is required, but we have herbicides, so we are going to preemptively spray the weeds out. So apparently this is something that can be done, so I'd like to give it a go. Even though they don't appear, at least they won't, which is really good. So, because if you look at the map as well here, where are we? Weeds. It doesn't show any in. Same with here. See, as you can see where I did extend the field out quite a bit. This here is the original shape, so you can see where the funny lines are. That's because of the harvest. But I did come all the way down to this path, all the way up to this one, and across the top just a bit. I think I did, yeah, right against there, and I think that's really good. So there is quite a bit of extra space as well. I did come down as far as I could. We'll see it in person here shortly. I just really want to first test this out and see what it says. So it does say the weeds are in, and I'm thinking because it is... Alright, see, that'll be bloody impossible to see. So I don't think I'm going to do that because I can't see it applying. It is working, but the other field is going to be so difficult to do in that fashion. So maybe we'll just do this one as best we can. Now, I know it's a bit funny because really, as I say, we can't see where we've been, so I suppose... I was really hoping that it would put down a darker texture or something like that, but this is not what I was expecting, unfortunately, so I do have to be a bit cautious here on my approach. Luckily it is just about 3 passes up and down, so I'm going to try my absolute best here to get it done. And I was going to put this into a time lapse, but it will be done so quickly. I'd rather just do it off camera and then focus on where I'm actually going. Okay, so I can kind of see a space where to go there, so that's good. So let's line up. Oh, was not paying attention at all. Right, so the plan, mostly for this, well, for April at least. Now, was it here? Oh, I can't remember now. Yeah, I think it was this side of it. It's all right. If it's not, I have to check. It's going to bother me. This is why I wanted to do it off camera because I knew it'd be an absolute faff. So, okay, so it did cover that bit there. So yeah, that's what I'll do. We'll get into what we're going to be doing in April when we get to April, but I will not be doing any sort of other weeding in the other field till there's something to weed, because then I can at least send a helper down and have them sort of do the field, hopefully. If it is full of weed, then we can absolutely get a helper on, but I find if it's sporadic weeds, you can't really set a helper off because it just doesn't work. So yes, well, we'll have to see how this works. I will try and line it up nice, but I will crack on with this off camera. I'm nearly done anyways, and then we can move on to April. Good morning and welcome to a beautiful April morning. Right, so let's have a look then and see, and we did miss a small strip, but it did work for the most part, so that's really good. As you can see here, 91 is just chock full of weed. Luckily 86 and 87, our future fields here are not, which is really nice. Again, we don't have to worry about purchasing them for a couple of months, but I would actually like to. And I know it seems a bit impulsive to buy them, but maybe we'll end up at the point where we own 86 through 89 and do some sort of massive harvest there as well. We shall see how it all kind of comes together. But for now, we need to check on... Well, I guess nothing. I guess we have to get cracking. So, first thing I want to do is check the sales just to see... Right, wicked. That's what I was going to purchase for the farm, but I've decided against it because it's just very small. So I might use that in a different series. Which one is this? Is this the one I was going to buy? No, this is the one where you can't put pallets, unfortunately. Otherwise, that's not that great. It's a decent deal, but nevertheless. Right, well, we might as well head down to the other field first. Actually, no. First, I'll get this small strip done, and then we'll see you at the other field. Alright, here we are at field 91. As you can see, I did come very far down with the spuds. Came all the way down to here, which is absolutely fine, but there is weeds in the entire field. So we do have to tend to that. I don't know where these tracks had come from, because I didn't drive in here after the weeds, but yeah. Interesting. We do also have to tend to the fertilization. Oh wait, I didn't... Is this not fully fertilized? Oh no. I wonder if I'm unable to get in there now without row crops. Because I completely forgot to do that. I should have done that in March, but that's fine if we can't. Narrows only. Bloody Nora. Okay, well that's fine. This one should be fine as well, so we'll get all that done. Ah, should have done that in March. No matter, no matter, no matter. We can possibly get narrows. Oh god, can we get narrows on anything? Hang on a minute, we might have to invest in a new tractor. So we've got the... Right, okay, let's have a look. Can the Fiat... I really don't think... Oh, perfect. That is perfect. The Fiat as well might be the better option, though. Yeah, it just looks better. They don't really look that narrow, but it's just I prefer that tractor to it. If we were to sell one, it would probably be the Z tool. Keep the Fiat, but anyways, nevertheless, we can drive through here. I'm going to keep this open just so I can keep a watchful eye on the width. What do you mean I don't have access to this field? Oh, it's doing the sides as well. Wait, hang on a minute. Is it not working? I most certainly do. Right, okay, so we can't go more width than the field itself, or it'll have a little attack. That's frustrating. Okay, as long as we can do it, then it's fine. But we're gonna have to widen it up here at some point. Okay, maybe we'll just have to come back for that small bit. But yeah, as we... Alright, maybe... Well, that's silly. Go like that. Alright, perfect. That should do. Now we will... Okay, good. Now that we're not in or covering another field, we can in fact go like this. What I think I might do, because this should be a fairly quick job on its own, I think I might... I could have stuck a helper on, but what I'll do very quickly is get this into a time-lapse, get at least the headland done, I can stick a helper on, and then we can crack on with another task. So I have decided to start the helper a bit sooner than initially intended, but that's only because... Oh wow, look at that. Got all this here as well, might as well get that loaded on. Right, I reckon that that's probably plenty. I think I might do 2 more on there, and that should be loads. How is that for selling? Yeah, just that's fine. It might waste a bit, but it's not a big problem. Wow. Okay, well, the price is lower than it was, so we're not going to sell it just yet, but when we do sell it, blimey, it's going to be good. So, where is triple soup? Oh, it's already selected. Right, so in towards the winter time, obviously the price increases in the cold, so even if we wait till December, could you imagine? Could you imagine? Because if this is at 38, then that will have to be at like 46. That's just a guess. I can't remember how much. Right, that's to be expected. But what we want to focus on is field 51. Now, what I probably should have done before... I really didn't do... I thought I was doing the proper prep work here, but turns out I haven't. That's unfortunate. Right, we need to... we need to cultivate this, don't we? Yeah, I didn't do anything in here. That's a shame. Right, let's find the Z-Tool, rate it straight away. We'll get it onto the disc harrow, because that will be the best option, at least for the time being. We can let it set off and do its thing. It can just work with the Z-Tool, so it's not bad. It does struggle a little bit, I have to admit, but we can do a few other things while we're waiting for the cultivating to crack on with. Plus, it is a quick job. Fairly quick job. That field, though, is going to become something a bit different. So it is still remaining as a veg field, but not one, not two, but 3 different types of veg. My plan is to buy the preserved food factory, as I've said in the past, and use what we get from this harvest for that. It should work out pretty good. We'll see how it all turns out. Not sure why some of this is full of weed and some not, but no matter. Now I don't think we'll be doing any more of the triple soup after this. I might switch over to potato soup if it all kind of works out. But yeah, I really should have had this doing while we were planting in the potatoes, but hadn't thought of it, because we should be able to just lower it down and we're off. Beautiful. So we'll let that do its thing. We are going to head over to the... Might as well check on this. Yeah, that's right. Let's go to the new John Deere. Beautiful. So we're going to do 2 different things here. We're going to get attached to the ridger, but we do have to take the ridger to the shop to get it outfitted with... yeah, this one here. With the 3-point attach that we can put the planter on the back. That way we can do both jobs at once, and that does get us another state of fertilizer. So really, I could have essentially put oilseed radish in the vegetable crop, and then cultivated it in, and then gone through with the ridger, and then as the veg grows, I would have had to pay nothing for fertilizer. So I did kind of faff on that as well, but that's fine, because it happens. We do have our Amazon spreader, which is very, very good indeed. Hello. Let's get there. Might as well get it repaired. Customize with that. £6,000 should be fine, considering we're getting both jobs done at once. Right, and we're off. So we'll get hooked up to the planter. I don't know if we've got seed in or not. It does go relatively slow, but I think this is the best tractor for this job. I think the Fiat would not struggle with it, but I think it would just be a bit much. Plus, it is preoccupied at the moment, anyways. So maybe we have to lower it down. There we go. Let's get it connected. Raise it all up. Beautiful. Look at that. So we do have some in. But I don't think we have any seed bags, not that I'm seeing around. Right. Okay, well, we might as well... Oh, right, I put the rest in the drill there. No, I had to put the rest in the potatoes. Right, I never did mention that. I did have to put the rest. We will need more in the future anyway, so we'll get 1 bag, and that's fine. £800. Yeah, I did have to load in... To finish what I did with the spud field, the new one that I created, the extra field, I did actually have to purchase 2 more bags of seed, and I think we were left with 200 some litres. So yeah, not very much at all. Beautiful. Put in 8 litres and we can head to the field. See how the cultivator is getting on over there. Somebody's finished their task. It's probably the Fiat. Here, we'll start up at this side. Oh right, that's a bump. Bouncy, bouncy. I will have to level that as well. Once I cut the trees closest to there, I will level that out so that we can actually get into the sawmill with the trees, not just have them growing nearby. Right, so we'll see, how does this setup work? So I will try and do this myself. because it gives us a chance to use that. Oh, what are we putting in? So I guess we'll start with carrots then. I just want to make certain that we do... Okay, perfect. Yeah, we'll start with carrots because it's first on. And we'll do a bit of carrot. Right, so we're ridging and... Wait, hang on a minute. Ah, right. Hopefully that doesn't cause any issues. Let's try this again, shall we? Lower down the lot. Now we're putting in carrots. Oh, why didn't it start earlier? That's strange. Right, well, we are putting them in, and we'll get to about a third of the way, and we'll be able to see when we switch to the next one. Probably parsnips, and then red beet after that. So hopefully it doesn't cause any issues having a triple crop in one field. I suppose we could put separation, but the crops themselves should be enough separation. I don't know, like for example, if you put in 2 grain crops in the same crop, it can really cause issues. But these are all being planted at the same time, and they're harvested at exactly the same time. It's all exactly the same. So I'm really hoping that it works out. But I suppose we shall see. But in the meantime, we'll crack on with it and see if we can catch up to the cultivator. Alright, so we are just approaching the end of our 4th pass, and I'm not too certain what to make of it. I don't know why this is happening here. I know I've missed quite a few bits. I think I have at least. Do you reckon one more pass and then call it 5 passes per veg? Let's have a look at this here and see. It does seem like we could go a bit more. What was that sound? Oh, right, wage payment. So, yeah, I've missed a bit there and there, so I can go back over that. That's fine. But maybe one more pass, and then Well, I'm going to stick a helper on, because I would like it to do a final clean pass. But I have to watch it, though, because I don't want to do an unnecessary 6th pass if we don't have to. Right, let's line it up nice. There we go. Yeah, so anything that this misses, I will clean up, because as you can see, I'm probably going to miss all of that. So that's going well. This is done. How much is done? Hey, that's not bad at all. That is not bad at all. Let's try and clean it up a bit. So we'll reduce that width, and we'll take... That kind of goes all the way up here. I know that I kind of did myself a disservice in a way by making this field as I did, but I also wanted to... But I also don't think so, because we've got so much more room, and when I am harvesting, I'll definitely do a headland first. Right, we'll just go to here, shut it off, and extend again. No, maybe this one is good. Should be alright. Let's try that. But first, let's check on... Right, I think we can get this done before it reaches the end. It still has time to turn around and all. Right, so yeah, I'm very pleased with the fact that I extended this field literally to its limits. I mean, we could have gone a bit more on the other side near the road, but I think it is good to have a bit of extra room to turn around and all that. So there we go, that's that. Put that back to full. There are a few bits here and there, but this is nearing its final pass. I think that's fine. You know, if that's that much, and then that's that much, and then that's that much, that should be perfect, actually. So now we can So what? Okay, what I'll do is I'll fix up the small mist bits because you can clearly see them on. Well, you can see them on the map for one. Yeah, there's 2 bits there. There and there and there. So I'll clean those up, and then I'll stick it on a helper again with parsnip, and we can get that planted in as well. Alright, so we're just going to tuck away the herbicide sprayer here. I did go and fill up what I could out of it. I forgot that it's 2,000 litres, so we still have the IBC at the shop, but that is absolutely fine. We are going to hook up to this, though, head back to the shop, and get some narrow tyres on. Now, might as well put in some more fertilizer, because we will need it. And just to have a check, though, the John Deere should be on. This should be pass number 3. So 3, and then 4, and 5, and then it should be perfect. Slightly different coloration as well to the leafy texture there you can see, but you can really see it on the map here. You can really see how it is coming along, and very pleased with how it is coming along. So we'll go to the Fiat again, go to the shop and get on some narrow tyres, purchase some fertilizer, and we should be good to go. So first thing, since we are right here at the shop, which is literally seconds from our home, let's get maybe 2, just to have it. We do have the weight on, so it should be fine. So we'll get these put in. First off. There's 1 going in. Yeah, we'll have to move the seed and the IBC here later on, because I don't think we'll be needing any more herbicide for quite some time. But there we go. Yeah, I believe those canola fields that I want to buy are also all de-weeded and fully fertilized, so really a good deal that. So let's repair, sure, why not? And get those. Can we get them in the BKTs? Unlikely. That's fine though. Narrow tyres, there we go. So we'll get that all set up. Beautiful, clean new tyres. I suppose we really should look into a pressure washer as well. We do have the money, so it wouldn't necessarily hurt to do it. But yeah, we'll have to wait when we're not so busy doing all sorts of other things. Now, I would like to keep a watchful eye on the John Deere. Is this going to be pass number 4 now? Or 3? Oh no, I've lost count. That's fine. Well, as long as it's... yeah, it should be absolutely fine. Right, let's get in here. I suppose we should stay on the outside here if we're going to be doing the canola field. It should be rather quick as well, so that's really good. But we do have the narrows on. We will test it, of course, first, just to ensure. Nice. Drove in a bit more than I was hoping. No matter at all. Okay, there we go. Now, let's see. We're at full width. We're ready to go. I just want to confirm that we do need it. I thought I did it already, but hey, we'll get rid of the weeds. Yeah, there's bits and bobs of it, but other than that, no. So we are good to go. And same with the spuds. So we can literally do... the only one we... well, yeah, we have to fertilize everything. So I think this one I'll wait, but I think we can do the spuds and the veg. So we might get that done in one sort of big time lapse as well. Let's get as much of that width as we can. Oh, we've really... oh, wow. I always underestimate it. You can kind of see the... yeah, you can... maybe? Yeah, it's a bit difficult to see. I think the spuds will be a lot easier to deal with. Although I do wish that you could see on this mini-map the fertilized state like you can with precision farming. That would be a really cool sort of feature to have as well, to be able to see that, because now I have no idea where I need to be. Oh, I can kind of see a bit. Right, we might just have to take a chance on it. Yeah, this is why doing this fertilize like this can be a bit difficult. Oh, it's not bad. It doesn't have to be perfect. I mean, most of the field is going to be done after all. Yeah. Nice. Okay. So sorry if you see the menu pop up a lot during the time lapse. I'll try my absolute best to not have that be the case. But I think once we get going here, this should really only be one pass on that far side. That's fine. And then we can move on to the next field. There we go. I think that's pretty much it. So as you can see, there are small bits here and there, but again, that is from the chop straw mod. So the reason that is because those areas weren't covered before, and now they are covered with some fertilizer at least. But look at that. It kind of looks cool though. But yeah, anyways, the next time we do it, it should be, well, similar, but yeah. Well, actually, with potatoes, I don't know if there is any sort of chopped anything, so yeah, it's not a problem. And over here we are getting on very well, so I think what we'll do is we'll take this back to the farm and check on the veg planting helper. Right, well, I didn't notice, but it had run out of seed, which doesn't surprise me considering the max capacity of the planter is 16 litres, but it does go in quite slow as well, so we at least can use some more of that seed bag that we had, which is grand, and then we can get the veg harvest done. I will let the helper crack on with it though, because they're doing such a good job. I don't want to, I guess, interrupt their flow, as it were. So, there we go, 16 litres in very quickly indeed. And we'll head back to the top of the field there. Right, go this way. Our trees are coming in absolutely beautiful. Like I say, once we can get a few chopped down, then we'll be like nearest to the sawmill. Then we'll be able to sort of put a bit of a curve, or not a curve, but like a ramp down into the sawmill. Because yeah, it's very difficult to get trees down there when you're dragging them. If you push them, it should be fine. But we're not doing that. So right, we'll let this crack on. Should be doing all right. Nice. Yeah, I think the spacing worked out really well. 5, 5, and 5. I think it was 5 passes. The parsnip looks bigger for some reason, but once they're all done, we'll have a better understanding of what exactly is going on. Yeah, I think that's perfect, actually. This one does look 1 pass more, but it should work out absolutely fine. And for some reason, there's a little bit missing from the carrots there, but I did get it, so I don't know what that is, but no matter. Love our little tricolour field there, looking really, really nice. We've got the canola going here, spuds in 52 and 91, so that will be a nice big potato harvest. I was actually thinking of putting the 52 field potatoes straight into the soup factory, because that way we could take all of 91, bring it here, but we do need as many potatoes as possible, especially with 4, essentially 3 big canola fields. And yes, I do really want to buy these fields. They're big fields, but I mean we have a solid combine now, so that's not an issue. But anyways, let's have a look here. Right, the price is just increasing. It's silly how much so, but all of our oil, all of our potatoes, when we get them, are all going to go into potato chips. That's really nice. Chickens are looking healthy. I don't know. As I said before, I'm not sure if I'll get animals or not. I would like to potentially look into something like that. Maybe. Ooh, I've just got an idea. Right, I'm just putting this out there. For fields 86 and 87, I could buy them. Right now, actually, I could. 30 and 37. I think I might do, but yeah, it's no matter. If I buy those, I could drill in grass, and then that way we'd have a supply for sheep, like a constant, always supply. and we could turn that into a silage field, which would give us something a little bit different to do. We'd be able to take advantage of our massive mowers that are part of the premium expansion, and we can do some silage bales, which are always really good for money. So that might be something to look into. Next one would be the piano. Oh, okay, we're out of planks at 40% of a piano, so that's unfortunate. But no matter, we know that £90,000 is coming from that eventually, and I think, other than this, that's all we really have to do for April. Let's have a look at all of our fields. Okay. So yes, that will be fertilized next time. That's done. That's done. That's done. Happy days. Look at that. It's coming along very, very nicely. And the weather is prime. In May we've got a bit of rain, but no worries. We can do our fertilizing in the rain. And yeah, there's nothing else. Nothing else for us to do until harvest, really, which the first one will be in July when we start our canola harvest. So maybe in May we'll purchase those fields and go from there. Right, we've got 1, 2, 3, there's 4, yeah, 5 parts, that's perfect. This worked out really well, and potentially in the future what we might do is take the field next to us here that's currently cotton and extend our veg fields. Well, it really depends on how much veg we plan on doing, and how the harvest goes with that other harvester. But yeah, no, it's been really fantastic. So I think we'll leave off this episode with our beautiful new, still very new at only 2 hours, our 7R. Unfortunately, we are getting quite the costs incurring, but we do have triple soup just waiting and dying to be sold to the people of Velengrad, and they will be very grateful when they get it. So, right, as always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have done, a cheeky thumbs up really does help out the channel, and please subscribe. So until the next one, please do take care, and bye for now.